Hello everyone! In today's video we are going to learn some business English idioms. I will bring you 10 color idioms. So, what are idioms? You probably already know that idiom is a group of words that together create a different meaning than the meaning of all these words when they stand alone in a sentence. So, in this case, as I said, we're going to learn color idioms, 10 of them. So let's start. The first one is to see red. So what that can mean, to see red? To see something red? That will probably be the meaning in general English. But in this case, to see red actually means to be very angry. You can see something red, like a red car or red t-shirt, but when these words are together, they actually mean to be very angry. When we are angry, our face gets red, so that will be the meaning. In business setting, it's the same. For example, we can say, you better avoid Hank. Hank is our colleague. You better avoid him. He's really seeing red about all the new projects. He's very angry about these new projects. I don't know why, but you can understand the meaning from this sentence. So, to see red means to be very angry. Idiom number 2, out of the blue. Out of the blue. Again, we can't really wrap our hand around this one, right? We don't really know what this means, to get out of something blue, or, well, this means to, if something happens out of the blue, that thing is, or that event is really surprising. It's completely unexpected. For example, yesterday, an old friend called me up out of the blue. I didn't expect that. I'm not keeping in touch with that friend. It was out of the blue. It was completely unexpected. Maybe I saw that friend 10 years ago last time, and now all of a sudden, out of the blue, he called me up. He texted me, for example, as well, or he sent me an email. Out of the blue, completely unexpected. The third idiom is show one's true color. What that means? That actually means that we show someone's true behavior, someone's true personality, to be more precise. So we think that someone is good, someone is a nice guy, and then all of a sudden we see that that's not completely true. So for example, I will get you this example that really describes this idiom the best. I used to think that Tom was a good man, but he showed his true colors after becoming CEO. He became CEO of that big company and he changed it, right? He shows his true colors. He's not a good man, actually. He might be arrogant, rude. Well, that's the meaning here. So, to show one's true colors is to reveal one's true character and show his true personality. The next idiom is off color. Off color. Off color means to be rude or offensive. And we use this especially for comments or jokes. For example, I'm sorry, but I think that your joke was a bit off color. Off color. It was a little bit rude. It was a little bit offensive, and obviously we shouldn't make these jokes when we are with someone we don't know very well, because we might offend someone. We don't want to do this, especially when we are doing business with someone, especially when someone is from another country and maybe doesn't understand that cultural difference, right? What is appropriate in our culture might be inappropriate in someone else's culture. So we have to be very careful. We don't want to make some off-color jokes or comments, some offensive or rude jokes or comments. Another one is white lies. So Do lies have color? Actually, they do, at least in English. So what is a white lie? A white lie is a small and a relatively harmless lie. So, for example, let's imagine that we are at school, we have a lot of homework to do, and mom asks us, hey, did you do your homework? And let's imagine that you are going to do that homework, but you haven't done it yet. So you're going to say, oh yeah, I did my homework. So that's a white lie, right? You will do the homework, but you didn't finish right now, this moment. So you say, oh, I've done my homework. That's a white lie. If you're going to do that homework, you're not going to really harm anyone. You didn't lie about something that is much more important. That will be a white lie, small and relatively harmless lies. Everyone tells little white lies sometimes, right? We all do. We shouldn't be doing that, but we all do. Another one is to brown nose. So this is a hard one. What that means, to brown nose? It means that you are trying really hard to make someone happy, and that someone is usually someone really important, rich, powerful, and that behavior might annoy other people, right? So, one example. Let's imagine that you're working at a company, you have a colleague, I don't know, Maya, and you can say, oh, Maya is always brown-nosing Mr. Smith. Let's imagine that Mr. Smith is the CEO, right? Your boss. Maya is often brown-nosing Mr. Smith, which makes the rest of us sick. We want to throw up when we see that. So she's really trying hard to make that Mr. Smith happy. She's doing everything for him, so that will be brown-nosing. Again, you probably can't deduce the meaning here because it's actually hard, right? Brown nose, brown, what that means. But in English, this actually means to try really hard to make someone powerful and important happy. Another one is pink slip. Pink slip. Pink slip actually means notice of termination, right? If you give someone a pink slip, you tell them that they are fired. We have an example. During the pandemic, thousands of workers received pink slips. So to receive a pink slip basically means to receive a notice of termination that you are fired, right? You're going to lose your job if you get a pink slip. Black and white. You probably understand this one because this idiom is also present in other languages, right? So if someone is black and white, it's clear, it's so clear, right? It's clear that what is good and what is bad, right? What is a right thing to do, what is a bad thing to do. Good decision, bad decision. Although in English we can use this in a negative context when you want to say, for example, I think the issue is not as black and white as you think, right? It's not so easy to say what is a right idea or thing or opinion and what is a bad idea, thing or opinion or decision, which decision you should take. So it's not as black as white as you think. So black and white, that's something that we often use in a negative sentence. The issue is not as black and white as you think. That's just one example. Another one is black market. So black market, again, you might be familiar with this one. It refers to any illegal trading or business dealings, right? So you can open a firm, you can register your company, and you can start selling things. If you, for example, don't have a company and you are selling something that might be illegal and you don't have a license, that will be doing business on the black market. So here it comes one example. The black market in prescription drugs is a big business. Obviously, that will be something illegal, so that will be black market. And the last one for today is silver lining. That's the positive or good aspect hidden in a bad situation. And there is that expression, every cloud has a silver lining. So, for example, we can say, it was long and difficult year at work, but the silver lining is that we all get an extra week off. So we've been doing really hard and we gave the best of ourselves and we are really tired, but the silver lining is that at the end we will get an extra week off, we can go on vacation. And there is also a film with this idiom, right? You maybe watch this one. I think it's called Silver Lining Playbook or something like that. I know there is, it's Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence together in this one. So you might check that one. Maybe I will leave the link in the description. So these were 10 idioms, 10 color idioms to be more precise. Obviously, there are a lot of them. I will make the second part of this video. I will bring you 10 more. And I'm planning to post a lot of videos about English idioms because there are tons of them and they're very important. We can participate in a conversation with other, especially native speakers, if we don't know these. And I think that it will be important to really practice these. That's why I will leave the document in the description of this video, and you will be able to revise all of these. And I might include some exercises as well, so you can practice that straight away. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.